Good morning, guys. Excuse me. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another series review. So we had the Western Conference Finals end last night in a 4-game sweep as Colorado sweeps the Edmonton Oilers. And, my prediction was wrong. I think I had Edmonton in 7. Yeah, but the series went pretty much exactly how I thought it was going to go in the terms of goal scoring. I knew this series was going to be goals, goals, goals. And that's exactly what we got. I don't know why my voice is acting up right now. So, Game 1 was purely what I expected. I expected something crazy like 7-5, 7-4, something with 7. They won up to me. They went 8-6, Colorado. And, yeah, I thought that was a Game 1. I think, okay, Colorado's got this one. I'm sure Edmonton's going to win the next one. And then Edmonton does the absolute opposite and gets shut out 4-0 by Colorado in Game 2. In Game 3, they make it close, but Colorado ends up winning that one 4-2. And not to mention, there were comebacks for Edmonton in Games 1, 2, and Games 1, 3, and 4, basically. So it's kind of a question of once they came back, they kind of just ran out of gas, and Colorado was able to go on that. And then Game 4 last night, Colorado went 6-5 in overtime after an Arturi Lehkonen overtime goal. And I'm pretty sure this might be the first time this ever happened, but the score of the overtime goal to send their team to the Stanley Cup final, Arturi Lehkonen did it last year with the Montreal Canadiens in Game 6 against Vegas. He does it again here in Game 4 against the Edmonton Oilers with the Colorado Avalanche. So 2 different teams, 2 different sends to the Stanley Cup final, and 2 different overtime games. Pretty phenomenal for Lehkonen. It shows that he is a clutch player. If that's not clutch, I don't know what is. So Colorado outscores Edmonton in the series 22-13, a combined 35 goals in this series. So in 4 games, 35 goals, that's averaging about nearly 9 goals per game. So that's a pretty interesting series right there. Now let's look at the top scorers. Makar, as usual, an absolute beast. 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points. Landeskog, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Rantanen, 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points. This is goal scoring picked up in this series. Lehkonen, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points, including the Game 4 overtime winner. McKinnon, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points. And Devin Tays, 1 goal, 4 assists, 5 points. Realize how Kadri is not in this list. Kadri got injured in Game 3 and he had successful thumb surgery, if anyone who didn't know. And then Kemper was out in Game 1, leaving Pavel Francouz in net, and he's been fine, Francouz. He said he had a shutout in Game 2. Game 3 he was okay. Game 4 was but you know what? In the end, he has 3 wins and he's got no losses. So if he keeps that up, they're looking fine for the final. Now for the Edmonton side, you have McDavid, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Draisaitl, 0 goals, 6 assists, 6 points. Hyman, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. Nugent Hopkins, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. And Darnell Nurse, 0 goals, 3 assists, 3 points. Realize how Evander Kane is not on this list. He had 2 points, and then he got suspended for Game 4 after putting Kadri out of the series. My opinion on the hit, it wasn't the most dangerous hit I've ever seen, but it still was boarding. Was it worth 5? I wouldn't say 5 in a game. As if you watched the Steve Dangle podcast yesterday, you would see that they were talking about how they never just do 5-minute penalties anymore. It's always 5 in a game. I put in the comments below, the last time I saw a 5-minute but not a game was the Marian Hossa hit on Dan Hamhuis of the 2010 Western Conference quarterfinal of Game 5. One of the most historic games in Blackhawks history. One of the most heroic performances in Blackhawks history. And yeah, Hossa got 5. He didn't get a game, and he came out of the penalty box in overtime, scored the OT winner. The rest is history. The Hawks go on to win the Cup that year, and they scored shorthanded, tying the game during that as well. But that's not important right now. The point is, I didn't think that should have been a game misconduct. I thought that was a 5-minute penalty. If you were going to do it, if it was leaning towards 2 or 5 in a game, I would have leaned towards 2. Kadri left the game, and he obviously had thumb surgery. And so, yeah, those two basically cancel each other out. Kane and Kadri are equally dangerous, I would say. And then Kemper goes out in Game 1, and Francouz takes over, but he seems fine, so Francouz is probably going to lead them the way in this one. But Kemper got him this far. He wasn't great through the first 2 rounds, but he still got him this far. So it's not really a problem. But yeah, that's really all I have for you guys in this one. We got one more series left before the Stanley Cup Final now. We know for sure that Colorado is going to be in the Stanley Cup Final for the first time since 2001, where they won. Colorado is the only team that has multiple Stanley Cups that is undefeated in the Stanley Cup Final. They won in 1996, they won in 2001, and they've never lost in the final. So we'll see if they can go 3-0 here and set some more records. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys in this one. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.